apply for that particular position. Not all positions, just for that, whatever you applied for that you got rejected. So you want to make sure you apply it for the first time, and then know that there is an examination as part of that. It's not personal questions, but it's deductive reasoning, personality, appreciation, how you think, and how you are as a person. And so you want to answer the best of your ability. Sometimes it doesn't look like the question makes sense, or it's just really difficult at the time. And so don't focus so hard, but you want to make sure you get through at least as many questions as you can, because you never know, you may have gotten it right, but you're focusing on that one question. I believe it's 2 parts on that examination, but a lot of people don't realize that. So, so just if you want county, that's just for you to be eligible to interview. That's not anybody really seeing your journey, what you've done in the past. It's just saying, okay, now you're eligible to be interviewed. Now we can see what you've done in the past, and what you would bring to us, and how we benefit from you and you benefit from us. Yeah, I'm just excited to be here with you guys and get a chance to see all these faces that I'm going to get a chance to eventually work with, hopefully. And so I pass it on to the next.
Yay! Oh, by the way, just to add up with I'm sorry, Rose, just to add up with the LA County, the flyer that you got is on how to apply. I want you to keep that, okay? Okay, thank you.
So my name is Rose Cortez. I'm a registered nurse. I've been an RN already 28 years.
Wow.
I graduated from the County School of Nursing.
Wow.
And I started my career as in critical care unit. I did critical care night shift for 20 years plus.
Wow.
And the last several years, I've been more administrative and now nursing recruitment. I just want to reassure you guys, you will all get hired.
There you go.
Somewhere, maybe not necessarily with LA County, but you will get hired. You're in a wonderful profession, a very giving profession, a profession that is so gratifying. I love it. I'm never disappointed. I get frustrated. I get angry. But I promise you guys, if you're in there with the right mindset, an open heart, an open mind, you're committed, you will do very well with your career. So, again, if you guys have any questions in regards to the recruiting process, we have our contact information. Don't hesitate to call. Call any one of us. If you don't have any clinical experience, work with one of these facilities. Get as much experience under your belt.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to. Put yourself up to the challenge, because all of these experiences you're building on. You're building one on the other, and it's going to make you a better nurse. And you want to be a better nurse. Those bad days make you a better nurse.
Mm-hmm.
So stick to wherever you end up going for that first year. At least commit to 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
That first year, no matter where you get hired, no matter which facility you choose, stick to it. And take those hard days as an opportunity, as a challenge, as a positive thing. Okay?
Perfect.
So it's not, you did not go into nursing because it was easy. Right? Please don't tell me you went into nursing because it was easy. It's not. So, but good luck to all of you. Every single one of you. You went into a wonderful profession.
Oh,
Yeah.
give them a hand, please. All right.
My name is Janet, and we are from York Healthcare. It's a nursing facility. I know entering you guys more want to do the hospital setting. Nursing home is a great stepping stone to start, to build some experience. I know there's a stigma behind us, but it's a great stepping stone to get a lot of experience. We are hiring RNs. We're always hiring RNs. We always need RNs. So it'll be a good opportunity for you guys to start somewhere and build that resume. Interview-wise, you don't want to overdress. I think everybody here looked amazing. I worked in Amazon and Trade Easy for 10 years. I was their HR, so I do not come from a medical background, but I did recruit a lot of marketing and stuff like that, and I did a lot of interviews, probably more than 500 a month. So sometimes people would overdress, dress wealthy. You never want to make your employer feel
less fortunate. I'm just kidding.
You have to show up, you want the job. Just knowing that they want the job and you're good for the job, that's all.
No red bottoms, right?
Correct. Correct.
Leave the Louboutins at home.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
At home. Yes. You
Wait
want
for your
the job
turn.
to buy those later.
Okay.
It's just crazy the amount of things that you hear after an interview that just one little thing could just change that interview and take it in a different direction. And leave the nervousness out.
Yes.
We're still humans when you're talking to us.
Yes.
Job, we need you, you need us. So,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
So, my name is Leanne. I am with York Healthcare Center. I also am with Four Seasons Healthcare Center. So I'm between two facilities, one in Hadley Park and one in Four Seasons. And I noticed, like what she said, starting in a nursing home is such a good stepping stone because you will experience a little bit of almost every population minus pediatrics there. And it's a lot of different types of patients, different types of skills that you're gonna fine tune. Everything you learned in the classroom, everything you learned here in your clinicals, you will definitely use that in the nursing home setting, whichever nursing home you choose to go
Correct.
to. If you want to take your first step into the nursing industry through nursing home, because not only will you be passing meds, not only will you be interacting with like the doctors, you'll be interacting with like home health, other hospitals, other different areas of nursing. You will pretty much get your feet wet in when you start off in the nursing home industry. You'll get experience with your regular grandma and grandpa. You'll have your Alzheimer's, dementia. You'll have your psych factor. And by psych, I don't mean like the depressed, 85-year-old that is sad that he's not going to go home. We do get psychosis. We do get schizophrenic. We do get suicidal, homicidal ideation patients. The nursing homes, there's so many different kinds with different populations that you will not get bored, and you will definitely not lose touch of any skill that you learned here. In fact, you'll fine tune it for the next step. And what I tell people, when you start in a nursing home, I know like usually RNs like to leave us like after 3 months to go to
Yeah.
acute.
Is that okay, right, Ramen? Is that okay?
No, you gotta leave in 2 months. No, really, 1 year. Honestly,
Okay.
Yeah.
I think all of us has said this. It's a significant investment
Yeah.
on the building's part to
Okay.
train someone, hire someone, onboard them. If they leave within the first 3 months, we lost money and lost.
Of
But
course.
if you didn't get the
resources.
full experience of what
Yeah.
you can get out of being at the nursing home level. And I have a lot of family that's in nursing. I was not strong enough to follow in their footsteps or brave enough.
Great. That's me.
Yeah. I'm not like my mother and my aunts and my cousins and everybody else.
Right.
But I noticed like the people that I know that have worked at least 1 year in the nursing home, they were actually more successful in wherever they had to go because of
Yes.
the different experiences that were open to them.
Correct.
And there's a lot of different areas in nursing. It's not just bedside with a patient. There's stuff where if you're like more into the business side of it, there's like
Right.
stuff that they do in the computer that I don't understand.
Or case management.
Case management.
Correct.
And like I said, you'll be introduced just by being in a nursing home to hospital settings, and you'll talk to hospitals and connect that way. It's a good networking place.
Right.
Home health, county, they're always in DHS. They're always in our building. So it's a good stepping stone. And when I was interviewing you guys, I noticed a lot of you may not have not everyone may have clinical experience, but whatever experience that you have, whether it's in retail, whether it's in restaurant, whether
Right.
it's like daycare or at a school, find skills in that to use to your advantage when you're interviewing, because customer service is huge in nursing now.
Yes.
It's not just how can you take care of my patients, it's how can you add that added touch
Yes.
in connecting with
Correct.
patients.
True.
Because like right now, we in service all the time on the importance of customer service.
Hmm.
So if you have that background, whether it's just putting groceries in a bag or, you know, going out and like, you know, in retail, that's a good thing to have on the back of your head, because you know how to interact with different kinds of people, you know how to do service recovery, because not everyone's gonna love you, but you can
Yes.
always, you can show how you can turn that around.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, I would like to excuse me, Ramen. Okay, before you speak. Yeah. Thank you, Leon, for hiring 2 of our RNs. Cohort 7. They started already. One was I believe she's a valedictorian. Okay, and the other one, yeah. So thank you for
Taking
hiring.
the best and brightest, huh? Smart.
We'll talk about that, Ramen. Be nice. Thank you. All right, so it's your fault.
Okay, thanks for having us. Really nice for you to have us. We're looking for RNs desperately. You guys don't have to worry about
He's really
anything.
desperate now. He looks desperate. Do you look super desperate? No, please.
No, because she finds good nurses. Really, we're looking for bright RNs. We want to partner up with good schools.
Of course.
Sometimes we have people and they come in and then they can't handle it and they leave. So on the
Oh,
front
man.
end,
So sorry.
we want to partner with good schools, bright students.
Of course. They're all bright.
Sometimes like it's like, oh, you have an RN license, okay, you're hired. We don't want to do that, but that's how supply and demand is. So
Yes.
you don't have to worry about, oh, is my suit perfect? Trust me, we
Yes.
don't care about that.
I'm sorry, Ramen, not for American Career College. Thank you.
Yeah. Obviously, listen to, you know, the career placement, but you don't have to be nervous, you know. Get there on time. Have a copy of your resume. That's
Right.
it. You
That's
know, have a clean resume that's easily legible.
Yes.
If you have no clinical experience, hire your, you know, previous customer service, any retail sales, you work at In-N-Out, awesome. I think you have excellent customer service. So what does burgers have to do with nursing? Nothing, but you wouldn't think anything, but quite a lot, you know, like those,
That's right.
nurses who have previous customer service experience do good. Also, we prefer people, if you have an LVN background,
Yes.
great, but we're hiring any RNs, you know. Really. And you know, we'll work with you, we'll train you as long as you have a license. you
Perfect.
know.
Well, by the way,
And
yes.
Congratulations, you guys made it to the 90th RN.
Ramen,
Good luck on your test.
perfect. Ramen, thank you so very much for coming, by the way. He took his time out. He's the administrator of Sunset Manor.
So we're in South Del Monte. We have applications if you're interested. Come grab one.
Yes. Yes.
But like, so our company has 25 facilities.
Yes,
I'm gonna give
take
our
note.
recruiters number to Rachel, and I know that other administrators and DSDs are desperately needing staff.
I
so-
understand.
And especially competent staff. So
Yes.
you know, we want to partner.
Yes, ramen.
Good
Yes, it's
school.
already here in back of my mind. Yes. Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks for
you.
having us.
Appreciate you. Appreciate
Step
you.
off the soapbox.
It's fine. All right, next.
Hi, my name is Flor. I'm the Director of Staff Development at Sunset Manor.
Mhm.
Our building is subacute with subacute and SNF and skilled.
Skilled.
So, you know, it's a good settings for you for experience to go on acute settings.
Hmm.
Most of you that you want to go right away on a hospital setting.
Mhm.
So, you know, subacute is the best
Hmm.
experience for you.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's easy for hospital to hire you if you came from subacute.
Mm-hmm.
They look at that, they like that
Yes,
experience.
because our settings is like an acute hospitals. We have ventilators, we have trach. Name it, we have it.
Trach vents, chest tubes,
And
rectal
yeah.
tubes, we take ICU residents at other facilities, so if you want to learn, it is hard work. But
Okay, Ramen, straight to the point. How many RNs are you looking to hire?
probably like 3. Plus part-timers, if they have LVN experience and they want to do part-time RN,
Yeah.
that as well. So I don't know the exact.
Okay, you said you
but
have 25 facilities total.
in our company. Yeah.
Correct. So you have my number. You have
Yeah,
my business card.
Yeah, and I'm sure Catherine Mahi, our recruiter, will love to talk to you.
Perfectly. Thank you so very much.
We have a DON that willing to teach, like especially to the new
Graduates.
newly grads that know background as a nursing. She's really good.
Yeah, our DON I think has run subacute units within the hospital,
Yes.
large
Perfect,
units within
perfect.
the county hospital.
Yes.
She has an ICU background,
Perfect.
so her clinical skills are
What's
good.
what's her name again?
Cecilia Duckworth.
Oh.
She's good. So yeah, if you you can grab application and then when you finish, I can follow up with that. So our nurses are really good because, as I said, we accept all kind of different kind of patients, so we can handle any kind of patients.
Perfect.
That's the good they are.
By the way, Floor hired 5 of our LVNs already, and how many more before?
3.
Yeah, so
My other-
she's been a very consistent friend of ACC for hiring LVNs and RNs. So
So we want to start from RNs. I want to, so you're welcome.
you're not begging, right? I'm just kidding.
Actually, we're not really desperate, but
Watch your backpedal.
Okay.
so I hope we have a good career nursing, but I hope it's here, not the check and not the income that we're looking for. Because if we love what we're doing, any hard job that we have, it's okay. We can handle it. But some people, they just looking because if you have good pay, you're not gonna last.
Based on your experience
Yes.
way back then, huh?
Yes,
Okay,
that's why
gotcha.
they're quitting right away. They're gonna handle it.
Wow.
So
Points to ponder. Good to know.
it's not easy.
Perfectly. Okay. Next.
Oh, I have,
You have
I
5
until
minutes.
12?
No, you have 5 minutes.
So 14 minutes.
No, you have 5 minutes only.
Okay, 5 minutes. Fine. What do they call the dumbest nurse in nursing school? Trick question. What do they call the dumbest nurse in nursing school?
Can you spell the dumbest?
I heard it. I heard the right answer over there already.
RN. For nurse.
That's correct.
What?
Nurse.
Still a nurse?
Wow.
It doesn't
Of
matter
course.
if you're 4.0 GPA
Oh my gosh.
versus 3.0 versus 1.0. One of my recruits, Ariana here, started out as a 4.0. Now she's at 3.9. So it doesn't matter what your grades that you got. If you pass the NCLEX, you passed. You're a nurse.
Yes.
So all these years that you spent preparing and getting your career ready,
Yeah, there.
it's there ready. You need to treat it like gold. So when you come to me or any of these employers, you have to convey the 3. Well, I always ask the 3 questions. I ask you, are you honest?
Hmm.
Are you hardworking?
Mm-hmm.
And are you humble?
Hmm.
Those are the 3 questions. Those are the 3 things that I cannot teach you, and
Yes.
our dear colleagues cannot teach you.
True.
Technical parts, I can teach you how to admit. I can teach you how to do a dressing change, start an IV, calculate a drip, which ABGs is fit for weaning versus not.
Right.
I can teach you all those things. Just like what Janet said, it's all customer service. I believe it's 99%.
Yes.
99% customer service.
100%.
Well, it can't be 100%. But anyway.
100% customer
99%
service.
customer service, 10% technical.
There
As
you
a new
go.
grad, I can teach you all of those things that you don't have anyway. So those who chose to leave their previous careers in food service or animal training and animal care,
Yeah.
those are actually the ones that do better because they've abandoned their job and they've forsaken and they've left their previous life to
Oh, of
start their
course.
new life. So guess
Oh.
what? It has to count,
Yes.
right? It has
Yes.
to count. I already, how much is student loan? Sorry.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but we don't need to discuss the
Okay,
student loan.
sorry.
We're at Career Services
Okay.
Department, not the
So-
financial aid.
It's interesting because I was actually this was the skills lab. This used to be the skills
Yes.
lab for the VN program. I used to teach for ACC.
There you go.
So I've been a director for 12 years. Before that, I was an LVN. Before that, I was a CNA. Before that, I was in activities, and then
Before that, you were a DJ in Manila.
Okay, let's not talk about that. We don't discuss that. So. Okay, time.
All right. All right,
Time out,
5
time out.
minutes is up. I'm just kidding.
Okay, is the 5 minutes over?
Yes.
So, just to reiterate what Miss Janet said, you want to dress nice. You want to dress. You can wear scrubs to your job interviews.
No.
I don't want. Please don't have your Mercedes keys. You have a Mercedes. I've had those are the no's, the don'ts of don't have your red bottoms. I have maybe at least, I want to say at least 10 people that showed up in the new LV purse. So don't bring your LV purse. I've had many people show up in a skirt that's like they can't sit down without it. So remember, I have a boss
my
too.
gosh.
I'm the director of nursing services, but I have a boss too, and my boss is gonna be like, "Why'd you hire that?" So,
Of course. Hi.
So,
Female?
yeah,
Female.
yeah, no. You want to convey those three things: honest, hardworking, humble. You want to convey, like I said, the state already. If you get licensed, the state will, the state gives you a license. You can go wherever you want to. Nobody
Yes.
could take that away from you. So who am I to question? Oh, what school you went to? What school? I'll train you. We'll all train you. The technical part. It's all customer service. 99% is customer service. Whether your patients are unconscious, sedated on drips, right? Or they're ambulatory and they're just looking want you to call their family member.